Yeah, so I love The Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid 1989 is one of my favorite films ever. I could say that without any qualifications. I like different adaptations of the source material, including the 2016 film, The Lure. I think that's Czech. Is it Czech? It might be Czech. And so I figured I'd check out another adaptation. This is the 1976 version from Czechoslovakia, from Czechoslovakian director Karel Kachyňa. I have been told that this is a psychedelic, weird 70s Czech flick. And I figured, this sounds interesting enough. So yeah, let's watch Malá, mořská, víla. And before we get started, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe for more old, obscure, and art house films. And this is available to view on YouTube, so just give it a watch before checking out this video. Oh, that's beautiful. I wonder how they achieve this kind of fisheye. I really like this kind of more, I don't know, lush presentation. Something that's prevalent in the other adaptations of The Little Mermaid is kind of like the gothic elements of it, the horror elements of it. I really do get that. But it's cool to see something that's a little bit more jubilant. Oh no, this is Mo's film? The Wonders of Wigs. I love the different interpretations of Ariel being like having a beautiful voice. I think it's really weirdly interpreted in the lore, but that's half the appeal. It's like The Little Mermaid as interpreted through transgressive punk rock and Czechoslovakian political upheaval or regime changes over from the communist government to the new Democratic Party. It's a really cool use of overcranking to create the illusion of water. Actually, I'm not even sure that's what's happening. I mean, for some of the shots it is, but I wonder how they managed to capture that cloth falling so slowly. Yeah, it's really cool how they're utilizing the overcranking. They're shooting it at a higher frame rate in order to capture the kind of like weightlessness and the slowness of movement underwater. It's a lot of cool like kind of bilious fabrics and textures, like the smoke and their robes. She's got a little bit of an armpit stain. We're just gonna ignore that. Ooh, Japanese.
Našla jsem lidskou květinu. Tu ti
It's
dám.
beautiful right against that blue. Under the sea.
Tvůj muž. Až budou tvé narozeniny, malá mořská vílo.
Vypadá spíš jako hnědočervená žába. Víš, kde je záliv modrých hvězd?
Představ si, že ten můj včera...
It's cool to watch these like 70s Eastern European and Russian films that like have a very defined kind of like aesthetic shaped around zooms. It's cool to see like how they kind of like shape their entire like blocking and their mise-en-scène around zooms, and they in this film, for example, is constantly like reframing and giving like energy to the screen, giving the sense of these mermaids coming in and out of the frame by reframing them with zooms. And also like gives a sense of weightlessness to the camera, the feeling like you're underwater, that you're floating along a current. It's very light. You do feel like you're at like a royal court. This is a whole vibe. This must be what Coachella is like.
To je dnešní přírůstek do mých sbírek. Poseidon, Neptun. Král všech moří. Domnívají se, že vypadáme jako ryby, nebo že jimi dokonce jsme.
I wonder what they're modeled after. I guess seaweed or kelp to a certain degree, but I wonder what else went into the designs of the mermaids.
Právě teď jsem četl velice přesvědčivou studii vědců mé akademie věd,
He's that kind of fiance. Why is the story always got to be about some nerd and some hot jock?
Tomu nerozumím.
She just wants a nice Grecian figure, and he's too flat for her. I love the weird focal lens they have for these. Just a little bit of warping on the shots.
Teď je nahoře noc. Za chvíli vyjde slunce.
There's a wonderful kind of inversion to the like standard structure of like a palace or a hierarchy, that because they're underwater, because they're in the underworld, the mermaids have a reverse hierarchy, that the lower they go, the more like splendorous they are. The greater furnishings, the more highly decorated, in association with the upper levels, the upper rungs, with the banal or the dangerous or the alien. Come on, that's a puberty image. Are we gonna deny that? The many-pierced cave. Wow. And there's a beautiful kind of like production design, designing this around like kind of cavernous imagery, like they're in a gulf or they're in a canyon. It's very restrictive, despite it being on the bottom of the ocean floor. They've set up a lot of kind of structures to give like vertical definition or feelings of being enclosed into this space.
Nemůžeš za to, že máš oči jako ona. Pošetilé, zvědavé oči.
Nevěděla jsem, že je tu její socha. Říkali, že je zde okno, kterým je vidět svět.
Víš, co se stane mořským vílám, když jsou moc zvědavé? Rozplynou se jako pěna v moři.
As is what happens with the original with Hans Christian Andersen's Little Mermaid. There's just beautiful zooms in this movie. It's really, really cool to see this kind of aesthetic conceit of these Eastern European movies. And I love the color story of the red.
Ještě tu o slunci.
Slunce je docela nahoře nad těmi stromy a ve vzduchu plují barevné ryby, mávají křídly a zpívají.
This actress has beautiful eyes, like just the right casting for this particular role, in this role that fixates on Ariel's like inquisitiveness or curiosity, especially as it's described through her eyes.
Kde jsi našla ten kámen?
Že je krásný. Ten jsem dostala od maminky ještě, když jsem byla malá. Říkala, že je to kámen, který utišuje bouři.
Z její dlaní zrůstá druhý kámen rudý, zamyká.
The illusions of reflections are just so cool in this movie. You just never can tell where a person is. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it.
Slyšíte?
I get why she'd be into him. It's a little bit weird that he'd be into her, but I guess he isn't seeing her, he's just hearing her sing.
Chci vidět tu, která zpívá. Jestli je tak krásná jako její hlas.
Beautiful conceptually, not beautiful as in... I'm less disturbed by the idea that he wants to fuck a fish than the idea that he wants to fuck a 13-year-old.
Dál už to není. To je strašně
I mean, given their
písnička.
ages, the mermaids, hypothetically she'd be older than him, I guess. But that's not what I'm seeing on the screen. There's like, I don't know how well defined it is or whatever, but there's an interesting kind of positioning of this underwater kingdom as being utopian, and the values that are contrasted between the two. I mean, it's normal, but the utopia of the underwater world is characterized by idleness, by music, by joy, and the above water world is characterized by complexity and conflict and curiosity.
Neměj strach, povedu tě. Stačí, když se mě budeš držet za ruku. Malinká mořská vílo.
I don't even know if it's intentional or not, but whatever light sources they're using, it's kind of like blinkering or shuddering just a little. And I don't know if that's like a result of like the changed frame rate of the cameras, or if they've intentionally laid in a little bit of flickering on the cameras to give that feeling of like the sun being diffracted along the sea waves.
Podívejte těch nádherných plachet a vlajek.
It's a wonderful slowness to the course of events in this movie. Even in the midst of extreme peril, things are going in this kind of like gliding, winding form. Oh, it's on. They're into it. Nothing will make you love a boy more than watching him die. Oh, jeez. I'm just awestruck by the images. Just the images of water, of fabrics, of the sun glistening against the waves. Just, oh my gosh.
Probuď se. Nesmíš spát.
Just a beautiful image of them laying together underwater. Look at that.
A ty zpívají.
You make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream, the way you turn me on. You really feel that like young love, that innocence and abandon. It's a lovely contrast in terms of the auditory story that's being told. The noises of the above world are like really sharp and distinct, discreet, whereas like underwater everything was muted and like reverbing and kind of like contiguous. It's all like continuing on into each other, but you like hear each individual step now that we're above water. Do I know this actress? Oh no, he's gonna think that she saved him. Isn't it always just?
Zůstane jako můj nástupce a ty s ním jako královna všech moří. Uvidíš, budeš tu šťastná.
I tak. Dala bych všech svých 300 let za jeden lidský den. Ještě jednou ho uvidět.
Wow. It's so lovely. Oh, look at those roses. Look at those flowers. But yeah, seeing like the multiplicity, the multitudinous of the world above water. Just the diversity, the variation. She's too used to this kind of idle life, this life of the same day repeated over and over again. And there's such colors. Oh my gosh. And in that seasonality, capturing the ephemerality of the world above water, that things grow and things die. That's what's most beautiful to her. It's not just that there's so many colors, it's the colors of decay as well. The colors of autumn, the colors of winter. And they just do the same dance over and over again underwater.
Už
3 dny čekám.
Dejte mi ještě jeden den. Slavnosti potrvají ještě měsíc. Všichni budou chtít oslavit nového krále a královnu.
Look, I feel for her. The Little Mermaid is one of my favorite characters, but in this iteration, I'm like, this nerd deserves some love too, I guess.
Najděte ji.
I mean, he is a nerd. I'm not gonna deny that. But nerds deserve love as well. It's a really interesting kind of dichotomy characterization of the above water world and the underwater world too, that the underwater world is very kind of constrictive and the above water world is very open and vast. Not quite so in the real world, but it's an interesting kind of like production design conceit for this film.
Co bys udělala ty, královno všech moří? Mám se vrátit.
Go sow your wild oats. Go explore, breathe, be free, be exultant, be ecstatic. I'd be so fucking freaked out if I were that actress. I'm like, are you sure you have your pyro all set up correctly? Look at that shit. This is fucking napalm bombs.
Nezabíjej mě, mořská čarodějnice! Jdu za tebou, nesu ti dary!
Směšné dětské hračky.
That's a lesbian goddess right there. Your queer aunt.
Ty víš, co chci?
Co mohou chtít malé mořské víly od čarodějnice? Uvařím ti nápoj. A až ho vypiješ, budeš se podobat lidem natolik, ale při každém kroku budeš cítit bolest.
Oh no.
Jako bys šlápla na ostrý nůž.
Yes, of course. That was in the original material as well. This part of the narrative is wonderfully, brutally interpreted in the lore.
A nezískáš-li princovu lásku a navěky se rozplyneš do mořských pěn. Hleda by si oba zabila.
Chci to všecko.
I might, maybe just take a second. These seems like really harsh terms.
Cenný je jen tenhle kámen, který utěšuje bouři. Ale ten už mám. A nikdy jsem ho nepotřebovala.
There's an interesting connection as well, that the Sea Witch has the stone that controls the storms, because the only other one in the world is possessed by her mother. So there's a suggestion that that her mother made a similar pact with the Sea Witch, or also there's an interpretation that the Sea Witch is a manifestation or an aspect of her mother as well.
Zpívej. Naučila jsem tě přece svou písničku. Až ji dospíváš, zůstaneš němá.
And also that the idea that she already knows the Sea Witch's song, that she had already inherited some aspect from the Sea Witch. She's inherited her eyes from her mother. She's inherited the song from the Sea Witch. Nope. A challenger appears. Oh, he's down bad. Wow. Oh my god. Oh. How old was this actress? She's like 18.
Neboj se.
17, 18 when this is filmed. And he drapes her in the red cloak, like her rose, and like when she pricked her finger.
Kdo je ta princezna?
Nevím, maminko. Přineslo jí moře. Ptal jsem se jí, jak se jmenuje, ale nemluví.
Oh, wow. Just such striking imagery.
Hledala jsem tě všude. Zkus mi rozumět, slyšet, co ti říkám, I když jsem musela dát svůj hlas čaroději.
It's too bad you're in love with a himbo. No thoughts, just dance. Listen, I get it. Kids are a huge disappointment to their parents, everybody around them, but what are they gonna do? They're fucking kids. Can't go back. Oh. Red, 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 red.
Proč ho chceš zničit, tatínku? I mě bolí srdce, že jsem tě opustila, ale nemohla jsem jinak.
Oh, wow. What is that, Sebastian? Dude, he's such an idiot. I'm trying to decide who's the worst, like, love interest of these 3 adaptations. This, Little Mermaid, and The Lure. I mean, Prince Eric is, I guess, fine for what he is. The dude in The Lure has the additional aggravation of being a singer in a band, so he, like, doubly sucks. Young, dumb, and full of love. Eaten from the same fucking apple. These 2 dumb lovers.
Možná, že nemáš ryby ráda, ale tuhle jsem ulovil pro tebe.
Mám tě ráda. Udělala bych pro tebe všechno.
Oh, the actress for the princess is actually this actress's sister. So Labuz and Miroslava Safrankova.
Je mi s tebou hezky. Snad proto, že jsi tak podobná dívce, která mě zachránila.
No thoughts, head empty.
Kdo je to, tati?
To je princ a malá mořská víla.
Ta, co začarovala sítě, aby byly podáry?
Like everybody knows, except for this fucking idiot.
A vezmeme se. A jestli neumřeme, budeme žít až do smrti. Vždyť to je docela hezká pohádka, aspoň mně se líbí. Jen mým rádcům ne. Vymysleli pro mě jinou pohádku. Za Sargasovým mořem ve velké zemi, která se naší dotýká ze 2 stran, žije král.
Don't turn this into Medea.
Neboj se, nechci ani tu dceru, ani tu říši. Jsi ještě krásnější než ta z mořského břehu.
He's gonna straight up Medea her. Might as well call him Jason.
Pomoz mi ještě jednou, tatínku. Králi všech moří. Dej mi něco, aby na ní zapomněl.
Don't like where that's going.
Král vás očekává. K trůnu je to ode dveří 154 kroků. Živé dary prosím předvést jen krátce. Princezna je velmi unavena. Princ Jiří říše se svým průvodem.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 19, 11, 20, 12, 13, 14, 41, 32, 16, 17, 53, 54, 55, 56. Don't think that she's the one who saved you. You are such an idiot. How dumb can these fucking guys be? Do not go to him. Please, everybody calm down. Fate is really just men following their dicks around. Do not do a rom-com run to each other.
To jsi ty.
In front.
Vzpomínám si, jak jsem tě našla na mořském břehu.
In front.
Ty jsi mě zachránila.
In front of your fiancé.
Ale tenkrát jsi mě prvně políbila.
And they have the matching red and whatever.
Máš nůž. Tím je zabiješ.
Do it!
Jinak ti dnes
This time I'm totally on your dad's side. Just fucking kill them.
A ty se rozplyneš v mořskou pěnu.
Jistě máš radost z našeho štěstí.
It sucks that they're IRL sisters. You can feel the sisterly hate brimming. Yo, kill those fucks! You didn't really, did you? I meant in Minecraft. I only meant in Minecraft. I mean, what did they expect? Like, fucking on the ship on the way home? Like, please. Please, a little bit of comportment. Just nasty. Just nasty. Watch and you'll see. Someday I'll be part of your world. Sis, move your hand, sis. Oh no, that's how they always get you. What I will always love about the Little Mermaid story is it's just a story of the power of innocence. In this cruel, cruel world, the persistence of childhood innocence above all things. This motherfucker never knew. This motherfucker never knew. He will never know. He'll never know. The man lost his daughter. She gave it all up for you. You don't even know. Hans Christian Andersen, lifelong virgin, love of my life. Only a dude who is that powerfully not laid could make such beautiful stories. Yeah, nothing more to say about it. Little Mermaid's one of my favorite stories of all time. It's a story of persistence, it's a story of innocence, it's a story of sacrifice. Made from nothing. Made from an innocent, made from a child. It's, I don't know. The story's filled with so much of the bitterness and unfairness of life, and it carries it in stride. Beautiful story. Beautiful story, beautiful adaptations. I love The Little Mermaid. Check out this one. It's available to watch on YouTube. Go check out the lore if you've never seen it. It's interesting, I'll say. And yeah, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe for more old, obscure, and art house films. And until next time, keep watching good movies.